Hey everyone, welcome back. Tony Cigar Corner coming to you once again from beautiful Uijeonbu, South Korea. As you can see, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. And I have the pleasure of bringing you this cigar, the Serino Royale Maduro XX. Now, this cigar is their Sublime, so it is a 6 1/4 by 54 stick. It is wrapped in a beautiful Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. Now, I say cigars are beautiful all the time, but this cigar is by far one of the prettiest cigars I have ever seen. The wrapper itself is beautifully placed, beautifully wrapped. It's got capped off with a beautiful triple cap, very straight, clean lines, tight visible seams on the body. The body is very toothy, very oily, and it has some tight visible seams. Now, as you can see, there are some pretty significant veins in there, and then it's kind of just got a bunch of little finer veins all along the body. But I'm telling you, the cigar is absolutely beautiful. The actual bands themselves are just the same, matching how beautiful the cigar itself is. Very intricate, lots of detail that went involved into the cigar. So very, very, very cool. Now, the body itself emits some very nice aromas. It's very earthy, but there are also some very nice leathery notes, some barnyard aromas, and almost a slight chocolate note. Now, the foot is much stronger with the leathery notes. There's some very strong leather notes and some nice sweetness involved on the foot. So overall, it's a very aromatic cigar. It smells very nice and is absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna go ahead now and get this cigar cut up, lit up, and smoked up, and I'll see you in about 5 seconds for the first third. See you then. Hey everyone, welcome back. So here I am, reached the end of the first third. So you can see I already lost my ash. Kind of disappointing because you all didn't get to see it. But the ash itself was a density packed grayish white ash and a very, very good looking quartering effect on it. You know, kind of like that stacked quarters. It looked very, very good. A little bit angry at myself because you all didn't get to see it, but I'm probably going to come back a little bit early in the second third to make sure that you guys get to see it. You see the burn lines are a little bit wavy right now, but they were pretty much razor sharp all the way through, but a little bit wavy right now. Not that big of a deal. Note wise, the cigar is very leathery. Just fine with me. Leathers happen to be one of my favorite notes inside of a cigar, so I really enjoy those leather notes. They're very strong in the palate, mixed in there some nice nuttiness and some sweetness, which combine for a very pleasant experience with the cigar. Draw has been beautiful. Big clouds of smoke coming out. The draw has just the right amount of resistance for my liking. You know, it's not just a free flow cigar, which I don't tend to like. Some people really like them, but it's hard to control the heat with draws that are real loose. So I do like when there's a little bit of resistance on there. So far the cigar has been acting very well. One thing I do have to bring up is the fact that this cigar is a very strong cigar. You know, I'm just here in the first third and I'm already starting to feel it. So me personally, I'm not a big fan of very strong cigars. So this should be pretty interesting because I react awkwardly with strong nicotine or strong bodied cigars. So hopefully I'll be able to make it all the way through. Hopefully it doesn't kick my ass too bad, but we'll see. One thing I am noticing that is kind of annoying to me is that, you know, even though this band is absolutely beautiful and I think it's a gorgeous looking band, I'm starting to get, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but I get like this gold flake all over my fingers. Is coming off. You can actually see some black spots on the band itself where the gold is coming off, and now it's on my fingers. It's like I've been hanging out with strippers all day. But so that's one little thing that I'm noticing about this band is that, you know, you are going to get some gold flake all over your hands, and it's kind of annoying. But I'm gonna, you know, that's minuscule compared to everything else that's going on. The cigar itself is absolutely beautiful, so I am enjoying that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get further into the second third, and I'll be back right around the end of the second third. Hopefully you'll be able to catch that ash, and I'll see you then. So I'll see you in just a little bit. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm here at the end of the second third and at the band point. So as you can see, I went ahead and built up a little bit of ash. It was falling off about every inch or so. So this was the best ash I got for you guys, and as you can see, it is a beautiful ash. It's got that beautiful quartering effect on it I love to see on an ash. Now, it is a little bit darker than it was before. It's a little bit darker gray now, but overall, it's been doing beautifully. You can see construction-wise, still have those very nice tight burn lines, Now, when I did move into the second third, it did get really wavy on me. I got a pretty good sizable thumbnail. I didn't touch it up, went ahead and just let it go. I wanted to see what was going to happen, and it went ahead and fixed itself. No issues, no problems. Draw wise, still doing perfect. Hasn't loosened up on me. The resistance is still great. So I'm really enjoying the construction on this cigar so far. Now, note wise, it has changed up quite a bit. Those leathers that were on the forefront at the beginning of the first third have really mellowed off and kind of pushed its way off into the back end. And these notes of like a chocolate and a very nice licorice have really come into play here in the second third. The licorice notes are the strongest on the palate. You really get them as you draw in, and start to mellow, and you start to really get this nice chocolate note that follows in on the finish. So note-wise, it's been doing very well with that nice transition. Now the leathers are still there. The sweetness is pretty much mellowed out completely. I'm not really getting as much sweetness as I was before, but with that combination of that licorice and chocolate and the leathers, it's doing absolutely beautifully. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the band off here. As you can see, haven't moved it at all, but take the band off, see if we have any issues with it. It seems to be a self-adhesive, so yeah, no problems. And as you all can see, this band is absolutely gorgeous. Other than that gold flake that gets all over my hand, have no real complaints. Absolutely beautiful band. So I'm gonna go ahead and get further into this cigar, probably get to my stopping point, and I'll be back with the last third and my final thoughts of this Serino Royale Maduro XX. So I'll see you all in just a little bit. Hey everyone, so here I am at the end of the last third. This is my own personal stopping point. For me, the cigar is starting to get a little bit too warm, so I went ahead and called it. Now, flavor-wise, these the notes haven't changed much. They're still pretty much the same from the second third. Very nice licorice notes in the forefront with the chocolate notes and those leather and nutty undertones. So overall, very nice. Construction has been solid all the way through. Haven't had any real big problems. In the second third, like I said, I did get a pretty big thumbnail, but then it went ahead and just fixed itself. No need for touch-ups. So kudos for that. You know, went ahead and fixed itself, no issue. Now, in the first third, I talked about the strength of the cigar. You know, I was really feeling it already right from the start. Now, as I progressed into the second third, it seemed to have just kind of evened out. It, the strength never really got any stronger than that. I still feel the strength. I got a little bit of lightheadedness going on, but for me, I'm very sensitive to those strengths. You know, I feel them very quickly. Some guys, they can smoke, you know, a strong cigar all day, no problem, no big deal. For me, I'm a little more sensitive to it. So if you are someone who is a little more sensitive to the strengths, this cigar, you're definitely going to feel it. So it's something to look out for when you are deciding to pick one of these up. Now, overall, the cigar was beautiful. I mean, awesome draw, great construction. Even though I did have that pretty big thumbnail in the second third, it fixed itself, no issues. So it is a self-correcting cigar. So hey, awesome. Now, overall, I feel that this cigar could easily rate in the 90s. I could put this cigar up against anyone. I think it would fare very well against anything. So, you know, I want to thank the Serino Cigar Company for sending this in to me for review. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think you guys should go ahead and pick some of these up. I'll go ahead and put all the info for the cigar down in the comment box or in the description section, so you can go out and check them out for yourself. Now, once again, this was a Serino Royale Maduro XX in the Sublime. So check it out. Make sure you guys give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you don't like the video, you know, whatever. Make sure you all subscribe to my site and put some comments down below. Let me know what you're thinking about my reviews. Let me know what I can do or what I shouldn't do anymore. And also, if there's any cigars that you all think that I should try out, give me a shot down there. I'll do my best to pick it up. So until next time, I'll see you all later, and I'll catch you with the next review.